The Fireball is still proving to be an incredibly strong equipment on the Grand Warden at Town Hall 17. Let's take a look at some attacks. Here we go. We got the first attack already. Diego is in with the first attack of the match. And he's bringing in the Super Witches. Starting off with that Grand Warden, let's take a quick peek at the hero equipment. Nothing out of the ordinary. We will be seeing the Fireball. We don't have the electric boots on the Royal Champion. I'm curious to see how often we're going to be seeing that equipment today. But for now, we got the Invis coming in. The Fireball from the Grand Warden goes off to the left, and he drops in the Earthquake. Down goes the Fire Spitter. Down goes the Clan Castle as well. He clears out a bunch of other buildings, including a Rage Tower and Inferno Tower there. Also got a big chunk of damage onto the Minion Prince on defense. Okay, Warden's going to continue clearing out that right corner. Going to be patient. Warden take his time, do his thing. He does have a blimp selected at the moment. We'll see if that's what he's going to stick with going forward. Not a super typical siege machine for Super Witches, especially with having used the Warden's ability, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that change to something else. There's an Invis for the Warden. He was taking quite a bit of damage. Going to be able to take out that multi-archer tower. Nice value from the Warden. Now here we go with the Witches from the bottom right side of the base. The Queen from 6 o'clock. Just going to clear out that bottom corner. Make sure the Witches push into the base. Beautiful wall breaker on the junction there. Going to open up that entire bottom side. Baby Dragon also helping out with the funnel. That's going to push the Queen into that bottom compartment. He did switch to a Siege Barracks. Is going to go in on that left side. Have the jump into the core. That opens up quite a bit of access for the Witches here. Also going to get the King further into the base, so when he pops his ability later on, he can open up that entire backside. At least that's going to be the plan. The King, however, is going to take a ton of damage. He's going to have to pop that ability a little bit early. He got absolutely hammered in the core of the base with all the damage coming in. But he was able to open up that Town Hall compartment, so pretty much everything is open. Royal Champion from the right side of the base. She does have those skellies here, so those are going to be a little bit of a nuisance for her, but she takes him down with the Rocket Spear. Moves back to the scatter shot, takes it out of the way. The bomb from the Town Hall, well, not from the Town Hall, but the Town Hall bomb, knocking the troops back. Lots of damage on them as well. There's pretty much nothing left in the core now except for the Warden, but he pairs up with the Royal Champion. He has that Rage Tome, and he's going to, well, he goes down, so that's not going to be much support now. Can the RC finish it off? It's going to be close, but I think he might have it with his last freeze. Freezes up the Expo. Now, the only thing that could be a big problem here would be more Skelly Traps. Well, that Expo's doing a lot of damage, but it was one tap. It goes down, and it's going to be a triple for Top and I Empire. Diego able to get it done. It was close, but he gets it. Here we go. We got Leo. He did not triple in the last match. Let's see if he can get a little bit of redemption here. He is coming in with the rocket balloons. He's got the haste with the boots. I think that could be another good option. The only downside of this equipment combo is the RC doesn't have any healing option when she pops her ability. That's the only downside of the haste and zap boots. Other than that, it's a lot of damage from the Royal Champion. Being patient with the Warden, he does have a couple of Teslas here to worry about for the Fireball, which I'm sure he wasn't counting on. That's why he's being patient. Down goes that first Tesla on the outside. The other one he could cover with the Invis if he wants to. I didn't mean to click on that. Got some more Skellies popping up. It's going to hold up the Warden for just a little bit longer. We're already down to about that 2-minute mark, but there we go with the Fireball into the core of the base, taking down a bunch of these buildings in the core, including that scatter shot there. So you got an Inferno Tower and a few other buildings. I didn't catch what they were before they went down. Nice Fireball, nice big chunk. Now we got the King and the Queen from the top side of the base. Alright, that Queen's going to stick to the outside for now, but she should eventually follow that King in. And that King's going to have to go to ability here shortly. That's going to open up all these walls. Opens up the entire top corner. That Warden's in a lot of trouble. He's getting taken down by the Expo. I don't know if Leo just wasn't paying attention there or didn't want to invest any spells, but the Warden is down. The healers getting hit by the multi as they make their way up to the Archer Queen. He's going to go with a freeze, keep the healers alive. Rage spell as well. Down goes the Fire Spitter. He's going to lose another healer. Drops in an Invis. Alright, Queen's getting a little distracted, but finally goes for that multi to keep these healers up. Maybe. There we go. Finally goes down. Poison spell. Lots of archers out of the CC. But they're all jumping straight into that poison, so they're not going to make a bit of difference on defense. They're just slowing down the Queen just a little bit here. Actually, they're still coming. Can they outlast the poison? Ops the Queen's ability. Okay, the archers are being kind of annoying here. They did outlast the poison just a little bit, but not much. We also sent in a blimp with a Yeti bomb to the town hall to get that taken care of. They'll also take out the multi-archer tower on the bottom side. More rocket balloons coming in across the bottom. And this is looking good for Leo as the RC makes her way from the top side of the base. Actually, she's going to be stuck on the king, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. The rocket balloons move in, take out the Expo, and there's nothing left to target the air troops. Beautifully done by Leo. He's able to get some redemption here. He's got 18 seconds for cleanup. Hopefully, he's still got enough time to get it done, because I've already just said it was a triple. I have faith. He's got it done in 10 seconds. Right? All right, one more building going down, and 4 seconds. Should be enough time to do it. 1 second, he gets it at the buzzer. A triple for Leo, and he has redeemed himself. All right, a Warden walk to start off. We've got more rocket balloons. Does he have a fireball? He does indeed. There we go. Gets multi. He gets the spell tower. So he gets one of the fire spitters and the clan castle as well. So nice value from the fireball right there. Warden will continue to work his way. He's actually going to go join up with the baby dragon down here. Okay. He was initially going to work up towards the top side. I don't know how much it matters here for the plan for Cris. Also, let's keep in mind, Black Esports are in a really tough spot here. It is not looking great for them, so they have to triple out. They cannot afford any more mistakes. So hopefully Cris can get it done for his team. There's a flame flinger from the top side of the base. Alright, Warden taking down the multi. So far, so good. Rage spells down. That's a lot of damage for that Warden, but he's doing well so far. What's that fire spitter going for? Is it just targeting the healers? Looks like it was. He goes with a freeze. Loses a healer to a seeking air mine. The Warden working his way through the fire spitter. It is pretty healthy. It goes right back to the healers, too. I don't know why it wasn't targeting the Warden there, but there we go. Finally gets it out of the way. Flameblinger's still going on the top side of the base. Another rage for the Warden, trying to keep this push going. More rocket balloons on the bottom side. We got a few small cleanup troops down there as well, taking care of all these trash buildings. Rocket balloon on the top left side. He's just being very patient now. RC with her ability right away from the right side. Again, going with the rocket, or with the Seeking Shield instead of the electric boots, and now she's going to get stuck on some of these skellies. Now she's going to have a tough time here with the skellies and the enemy queen. She does get the enemy queen down. She loses a lot of health, though, and down she goes. She's dead. Here's the king with ability on the top side of the base. Earthquake boots, spiky ball bouncing around, taking down some buildings. Flameflinger's still moving in. The queen coming in fresh as well, still has her ability intact. There's the rage spell, going to get her through the town hall quickly. We got the monolith and 2 ricochet cannons. Now this is going to be the biggest line of defense for this base. The ricochet cannons have been doing a great job on defense in these matches today against the enemy heroes. But it looks like the super minions are going to get the one on the right, so it's just going to come down to the one on the left. We also have the enemy RC still alive over there. The monolith is going to get targeted by the air troops, and next the ricochet cannon popping off. Drops the invis for the queen. She goes for the monolith. He's got the tornado trap spinning her around, but he's going to be able to get through that cannon in the core, and then it just comes down to trash buildings, and finally Black Esports are going to be able to get themselves on the board with a triple. Now they still have a lot of work to do. They need some big defenses, but that's a step in the right direction if they can make their way back into this match. Last attack for Synchronic. Emircan to put this one away. Only a disconnect here. Pretty much. Alright, here we go. We got the Warden with a fireball from the right side of the base. And looking pretty typical. We do have that jelly puss on the Grand Warden. Rocket balloons from the left side, just picking up some early defenses on the edge. We got a Skelly spell here. I like the time management here. Notice as he's letting the Warden walk kind of do his thing, he's also managing the edges, getting some rocket balloons in, getting some trash buildings out of the way. This is a much better management of time than we've seen in some of the other attacks. For example, the last attack. It's not super ideal when the players just kind of set the Warden in and just watch and wait while he does this thing. But nicely done here by Emircan with the time management. Rocket balloons do a nice job distracting that monolith for a second and get some damage on it as well. Might still need a freeze or something to keep it from taking out the Warden with that expo damage. There we go, gets it in time. Alright. Got some minions still going for the storage on the bottom side. We got the RC with their, I keep wanting to call that a rocket spear, but it's the Seeking Shield. right away. Now there's a rocket spear coming through. Taking down these Teslas, one-shotting those, getting some damage on the ricochet cannon. Be able to get that out of the way before it ever gets a shot off. Perfect. Now Warden's just going to keep on going right through the core of the base. We got earthquakes coming in. We got the invises coming in. And the fireball to the core takes out everything in the middle. Both scatter shots, the clan castle, everything around it. Beautiful value from this Grand Warden here in the core of the base. And there's just not much base left. And we still have the king and the queen. That barbarian king and queen coming in now from the top side of the base. That king took a lot of damage from that ricochet cannon. Blimp from the left side with a Yeti bomb to take out the town hall, and this base is absolutely crushed. What a beautiful hit here from Emircan, and that's going to wrap it up with a triple from Synchronic to finish this match. He still has the queen's ability. It's also freeze in the bag, doesn't even need any of it. Nicely done. Do still have the enemy queen with a ricochet cannon, but he has so much offensive power left that it doesn't even matter. He still has Yetis from the Yeti bomb. Like, what in the heck? That town hall didn't even kill them all. There's a couple of back-end wall breakers again, but this time it doesn't matter. Didn't need that housing space. Spirit Fox is coming in to save the day. Look at that. These cannons are so tanky, though. It's crazy. Takes a lot of shots to get them down. There we go. GG. This time around, Synchronic are able to take care of business and put it away. And there we have it. It appears the Fireball is going to continue being a big part of the meta going into Town Hall 17. If you guys want to see more awesome Town Hall 17 attacks, I recommend checking out this video right here.